Hey there, planners. I am super excited to bring you an update to my planning system for the second quarter of 2023. I am excited about the tools I am introducing and the changes I'm making, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. All right, so it is time to say goodbye to the first quarter of 2023. What a quarter it has been for me. It's been a little bit challenging and trying. I don't know how the rest of you are faring in 2023, but this has been a challenging year for me so far. However, let's talk about planners. So before I dive right into saying goodbye to this lovely large lady, I am going to welcome those of you who are new to Planning Annie into my channel. I am so glad you're here. If you love planning supplies, stationery, getting things done, being effective and efficient, while also being creative, then you have definitely found your tribe. We are a group of planner enthusiasts who love to share our ideas with each other and talk about how we use our planning tools to be living our best life. So if that sounds like something that you will enjoy, I hope you will consider subscribing and becoming part of our little tribe. Please do check out the comments below the video. I have some of the greatest subscribers in the world. They share the most fantastic ideas in the comments down below. So make sure you check that out and contribute while you're there. And for those of you who are subscribers and have been around a while, welcome back. As you know, I like to update my planning system on a quarterly basis. I find that I get antsy, and also that life has this natural rhythm of changes and updates about once a quarter for me. And I take the time every quarter to think through what's working, what's not, what changes I want to make, and I have done that. I actually put a video out about that recently, and I'll have that linked down in the description box below. If you're feeling a little bit antsy in your planner system and what you came into the new year with is not quite working anymore, you may want to think about a planner system update for the second quarter of the year. This is what I started out the year with. So this lovely large lady is a B6 Stology catch-all, everyday carry. Everything went in here. I do have a ring planner that is a home planner. It's more of a reference binder, but this is really my everyday go everywhere with me. Of course, I've taken it out of its clear cover and out of its cover, but I have tons of videos on my channel about this. And I talked about it quite extensively in my, planning for migrating to a new planner. This is a problem. So this doesn't hardly fit in any purse that I own. And the weight of this was killing me. It was really killing me. So I needed a way to be able to trim this down and not have so much bulk. And I talked a lot about this, and you guys had some really good ideas. I mean, really, really good ideas. If you're struggling with the same problem, that you love Stology and you love having the ability to add anything you want to, but you don't want to deal with the bulk because it's just too heavy to carry around and takes up too much room, then I would suggest go check that video out just for the comments, because there were tons and tons of really great ideas. All right, so enough about this lady. You've been wonderful. It's been a joy. I've already marked it with the quarter. Now I will just stick it on the shelf, and this becomes a reference and a thing that I will pull out and look at every now and then when I just want to be nostalgic about the first quarter of 2023. All right, so now we're back to a stack. And this is the thing. I go round and round this merry-go-round, and I think it's just part of the natural evolution of trying to, chase that planner piece, which I personally don't think exists. I think you have to keep moving because your life keeps moving and changing. And so I've got this stack of stuff that I'm going to be using for the second quarter. So I'm going to go through this at a high level, but then I'm going to spend time in detail on each one of these in its own video. So today I'm just kind of introducing everybody, which might make you question what the heck are you thinking, but stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, because I am going to be spending more get to know you time with each item in this stack in a video coming up. All right, so let's start with the one on top. I showed this cover in an unboxing video. This is a Print Pressions B6 size notebook cover. Now, these are a little bit hard to find on the Print Pression website. Somebody pointed that out in the comments of that video where I introduced this planner, unboxed this planner. Search for Traveler's Notebook, Traveler's Notebook covers. And if you go to the homepage and you scroll down, you'll see a button that says Traveler's Notebook style covers, because actually they come with strings. I typically cut the strings out, but they do come with strings. So I got this one. It is in this beautiful lilac color, and it has this adorable little guy down here on the bottom. So cute. I really, really love this color. Purple is my color for spring. It is my favorite color, especially this light sort of springy lilac color. So what is this? This is my scribble book. I'm bringing back my scribble book. It has been a while since I've had a scribble book, but I love it. A scribble book to me is a B6-ology and a place to just capture messy notes, because sometimes I just need to quickly write things down. I'm processing something before it becomes like a permanent record in my planner where I will put it in neatly and nicely and condensed and no fluff and all of that stuff. I need a place to process it. I also need a place to jot down grocery lists or, things I'm thinking about buying, and I don't want to spend the money, so I just want to write them down. That's what a scribble book is to me. It's not pretty. There's no stickers. Maybe I put some washi tape in it just because I'm feeling it that day, but it just is a scribble book. So I have set this up to be that. I've got two things in here, actually. I am using the strings. One is a B6 size notebook, which has the months, and then the other is actually a B6-ology, and I have even started to use this thing. So I'm actually going to go through kind of how I've set this up in this video, because you probably won't see much of this because it's just kind of scribbly notes that I'm going to be putting in here. I had a lot of fun decorating this. This was a lot of fun to set up the pockets and stuff. So I just used stuff that I already had. This is a vinyl sticker from Coffee Monster Co. This little bow design back here is just a piece of vellum that I printed bows out on and then put it through the laminator. I've got a little ollie clip here and some cards that I made. This one is actually from Erin Condren, but these other two are cards that I made. And then in the back, I've just got random stuff stuck back. I do have a This Planner Belongs To card, just in case. Okay, so this first insert is actually, I've got a piece of cardstock wrapped around, and then you can see I've got it on strings. And I do have tabs on here. I've got some tabs that for all of the months. I talked about needing a place to put monthly activities like a future log that doesn't change all year long. That's this. I'm using this for that. It's not the only place I'm capturing this information. I am doing a little bit of duplication, and I'll talk about that later. But for right now, I'm okay with that. I just want to be able to have quick reference as I'm making scribbly notes in here about what's going on in the months. I do have some extra pages in the back that I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but yeah, I set up the months, and I am keeping like future log type items. I set these up using the Erin Condren pack of stickers, the monthly decor stickers. I absolutely love those. They are so perfect if you want to set up your own sort of future log monthly calendar book, or if you're doing bullet journaling and don't feel like drawing things in. I will have these linked down in the description box below because they're awesome. So that's what this first little B6 Travelers, and you can see it's just your standard craft paper covered Traveler's Notebook. These are great from Amazon. I got these off Amazon. It's really hard to find B6 size, like Stology size Traveler's Notebooks. So I will have those linked down in the description box below. The next item is my Stology. And I actually, this is cardstock that I put in some Happy Planner stickers. These are from a Happy Planner, the black items are from a Happy Planner sticker book. I have it in a Lauren Phelps clear cover. And then I've just got some cute things stuck in here. Isn't this adorable? From Coffee Monster Co. And just got some cute things stuck in there. And then I've got, can't see the back pockets, but I did stick my reoccurring task list back there just because that's really nice to have. All right, and then I left some blank pages in the front because I think I want to do some decorating. I thought about doing a washi dashboard, maybe put some decorating and just like a description of what this is. I left a few blank pages, but then I really needed it, so I jumped right in and started doing prep for my daughter's volleyball season. She's playing semi-national volleyball. It's travel volleyball. It's absolutely crazy. We are gone all the time. And so I put that information in here, and I've just got planning pages for each one of the tournaments that are coming up, and like hotel information, all of that stuff. I can't actually go to all of them because of my work schedule, but my husband will be going a lot, and so anyway, just trying to keep up with all that information. I've already got that in here. You can see I did use some washi tape and kind of decorate it a little bit, but really just having fun with this. I've got sticky notes in here, but that's kind of how I plan to use this notebook, just to capture that information that needs a little bit more kind of thinking it out and writing it out. So that's my scribble book. I don't know that you'll see this a lot more. If you have questions about what is a scribble book, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to talk more about this. All right, next up is this beauty. This is a personal wide Moterm ring planner. I know what you guys are thinking. What in the heck, Planning Annie? What are you doing? I know. So I love the size, and as you can see, they're not that different, right? Personal wide is a little bit shorter than B6, and a little B6 is a little bit more narrow, but it's really not that much difference. It's very close in size. So I am not going to flip through this right now. Oh gosh, guys, I have been on a pen journey. Look at this. I have a favorites video coming up with updated items, but yes, I've been on a pen journey lately. Okay, I'm not going to flip through this right now, but I will talk a little bit about what's in here, and then I will do a full flip through video coming up. This is in my purse. This is going to be in my purse. So this is information that I need to have with me that I can control how thick it gets. Like right now, it's already too thick. I'm also kind of doubling it up as a wallet, which is what's happening back here. I think I need to take some of the bulk out, but yeah, so this I'm still kind of setting up and playing with, but this is going to be in my purse. This is what goes on with me. So if you think about my big lady from the first quarter, right? This planner, this notebook started out like, super, super thin, like they start out, right? But then it just keeps growing and growing and growing, and there's no way to control the growth. Here, I can control the growth. I can make sure that it stays a certain size and a weight and a bulk level that I can handle, and make sure it doesn't get any bigger. It's absolutely beautiful planner. Personal wide, I am really loving this size. This size is really nice. So I'm excited to do a full flip through of this with you. Stay tuned. I will go into a lot more detail about what are the sections I have set up and what am I going to be keeping in this planner. But this is information that I need with me, everything except daily. There's no daily pages in here, okay? So that's what's in there. So I'm excited to go into more detail. Make sure you stay tuned. Talk about this a little bit more. All right, and last up, we have this guy. So even though it's in a new cover, you guys probably recognize this as an iPad. So this is my iPad 12.9 iPad Pro. this is where my daily pages are going to live. So my daily pages are what create so much of the bulk. And daily pages are very therapeutic for me. I really, really like being able to, very early in the morning, sit down and map out what do I need to do today. Let me write my daily scripture, my verse, do my Bible study, kind of map out what the day is going to look like. What do I need to get accomplished? What is going on? What are things that I did not get accomplished from yesterday that need to be moved to today or the next day, like kind of like contained to daily. I really, really need that. I need that as a planning tool. But oh my gosh, having a page every day or 2 pages. So in this planner, I actually got up to 2 pages a day. Okay, here's an example of a daily page for me where I have, 2 full pages. I've got my decor, of course. I've got my decor and sort of the setting, which I love using my stickers and all of that. I've got my meal tracking, what I'm cooking for dinner, what was my mood, what was the weather, a little bit of notes about the day, my scripture and Bible study for the reflection for the morning. I've got a time strip with actually what is going on this day and a to-do list where I can mark off what I need to do, trackers, things like that. So this is so important to me. This is the type of setup that really helps me stay organized. The problem is that's also the setup that creates a tremendous amount of bulk. So I thought, why not go back to a digital solution for this? I can have a gazillion pages digitally and no additional bulk. I have my iPad with me in the morning, first thing, very early is when I spend time in this typically. It's not, my daily pages aren't really necessarily something I need with me all day long throughout the day to be referencing and checking. They help me put a game plan together in the morning, and they help me capture at the end of the day or even the next morning, looking back on the previous day, what happened for future memory keeping and tracking and things like that. So I think the iPad is going to be a great solution to this. And I'm excited to share with you how I'm pulling back in some of that digital planning that actually is going to be exactly like Astrology. All of the stickers that I have purchased for printing I can also use on my iPad. So I'm super excited to share with you how I do that. There's just a lot of things I'm really excited about. And I think if you are like, digital planning, I'm not that into it, I think what you will find is the technique, the look is exactly the same. How I'm using my daily pages in my iPad is exactly the same as in my physical B6stology. It's just a way for me to cut down on the bulk and not have to carry that around. So all right, so definitely more coming about this. I'm going to be sharing, how I'm using it exactly step by step and what it looks like in my process and all of that. So stay tuned for more on this one as well. All right, so there's a quick look at my updated Q2 planning system. Again, I'm super excited to go into a bit more detail about these tools with you in future videos, so make sure you stay tuned. And I would love to hear from you. What updates are you making to your planner system? Are you making changes, or are you perfectly happy with what you set out to use in January of this year? Spring planner release season is right around the corner, which I think we need to be thinking about that and sort of preparing ourselves not to go off the deep end. When we start seeing all those planner releases that are coming, I would love to hear your thoughts. Is there anything you're really looking forward to in the upcoming planner release season? If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this, and as always, thanks for planning with me.